Hi, this is Tran Bowie for Roswell Magazine. Come experience a taste of Roswell at the first ever Food and Beverage Festival being held at From the Earth Brewery. Today, we are at Deep Roots Wine Market and Tasting Room, and joining me now is Jessica Flanagan, who is here to talk about some of the great things that you have planned. So we're talking about food and wine, but also other beverages.
Yes, exactly. So it should be an awesome event. We got lots going on.
So what is your role? I heard that you're going to be doing one of the demonstrations.
Yes, so I am going to be there doing a wine seminar. So there's two of us actually, myself and Kelly Cornett of A Cork in the Road. We're going to be talking a little bit about wine, well, all things wine. So I'll be covering like how to taste wine, what makes wine different, and kind of, so that people can use it that day because they're going to be tasting wine, and we want to give them a little something that they can use that day and then in the future.
Well, what is the biggest tip? Because I know a lot of times with these wine tastings and wine festivals, it's a little overwhelming because there are so many choices.
Sure. Yeah. So one of the things I want to cover is kind of guiding you towards like what you like, because sometimes that's really challenging. It seems like a simple question, like what do you like? But it's kind of helping people understand what they do like. So talking about maybe the different styles of wine produced and the different climates, so that we can sort of guide them to the right direction. So for instance, if you like heavier, fuller bodied, jammy reds, we might direct you to the Napa Valley Cabernets, for instance.
Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people, sometimes they'll say, I don't like that. They don't even want to try it. But can you tell me that you can probably convince people to at least try?
Yes, absolutely. And that's another thing, that's a good point, because that's something I like to talk about. I always tell people, have your favorites, because there's some wines that you want to, buy by the case, and those are your everyday wines, but don't ever be afraid to branch out, try something new, because you might be surprised. So it's happened to me, and I guarantee everyone else out there has their like aha moment where, oh, I didn't always like Chardonnay, but I just tried this one and now I love it. So
exactly, and that's your job. I mean, that's what's so great is that you can find something that suits us.
Of course.
So let's talk about the event itself.
Sure.
It is going to be huge. This is the first ever. So why do you think this is important for Roswell? For people, not only the people who live here, but people who don't live here, for them to come experience it.
Yeah. So I think Roswell has an awesome food and wine scene. And to bring it all together, it really shows everyone what they're capable of. I mean, these restaurants that we have just up and down Canton Street and other parts of Roswell are amazing. And I think that's great that we can, show everyone what we got. Deep Roots Wine Market is amazing. We've got some killer wines out of California. I know there's some great mixologists with some awesome cocktails and other things. The beer scene's awesome
Right.
too. So, people need to know more about it. I think it's great. So,
Well, this is your chance. Sunday, starting at 2 o'clock at From the Earth Brewery. Get your tickets. We're going to put all the information up there. What a great way to spend your Sunday.